It started. Oops, sorry, that was bad. It started. That was better. But still could improve a bit. Here's my cube. Wow. That's what I normally do for the cube. To get better. But it doesn't seem to improve much. I'll try something else for the cube. I'm going to think about how to re-envision everything. Because I'm rather slow right now. Kind of slow, but not the slowest that I can be. Maybe I should be a bit more slower. Maybe I should have started when I was a bit more slower. But now to reassess everything, I understand how to improve. It's gonna be difficult, but I'll try. My plan is to go from beginner to master at anything that I think about. So to master it completely, so I'll just... Oh, you just in time. You got here at the beginning. That's good. Um, where was it at again? Right, the plan. My plan is simple. To go from beginner to master. Thank you. From beginner all the way down, like right here, where you can see my hand, to all the way like up here, maybe even all the way to the top. So from here, and then maybe I'll try to reach the gap. Or some sort of lower the bar a bit at first, and then But it's skill from here. It goes up. I raise the bar with it until I reach the bar. I'll try everything I can to improve and get better. Every step, every action will be planned out fully. Fully. I'll try everything. And I'll reach the top. This is live, so I'm going to have to be more accurate. There's no pause. And you can comment. That'll get me to think differently a bit. And also, it'll help you out as well. It's an interactive lesson. So, everyone learns more like this when it's interactive. It'll be helpful and exciting to see what I invent, what I create, and what everyone else creates as well. Mostly, it's about how and what I will do next in this interaction. Because I could just stand still like a statue. Or I can move around. Or maybe I could just dance. Or be funny. I'm trying to improve my ability to speak more clearly and precisely. To get better at it. So that everyone understands me. Even those who lack the English language skills can understand my some way in the movement that I make. So, for example, you speak Russian, right? Or Spanish, or French, or Chinese, or any other language, and you don't understand English. I'll try to move my hands more, or create this gesture, or some sort of movement that will get you to understand the language better. I'm not quite making it exactly the way I wanted to make it, but I'm improving a bit. That's good enough already. Just to improve a bit is the most important part. Every day, try to improve a little bit by little bit. The tiniest amount of improvement can help. Even the smallest amount. Try it, and it'll work. That's the most important part of life, is to evolve. To become better than what you used to be. To shape yourself to where you want to be. And that's where you need to be. Am I stuck yet? At where I used to be, at the level that I used to be, I mean. I'm not yet stuck. So, for example, when you do this move 6 times, R, U, up arm, U prime, 6 times, you get back to the beginning of where it used to be. You see? That's where you're stuck. So if you do this R, U, up arm, U prime move, and there's different moves for this cube. So if you do this 6 times, you seem to get back to this shape. I don't think I ever was gay. Unless you mean happy, then I'm almost always happy. Maybe 95% of the time I'm happy. Sorry about that. my language is pretty bad. It's gonna improve so that you see the true version of myself, or the true reality of how I'm like. Wow. Interesting. I wonder. I just read something important. Let's just do this type of movement in the cube. And it seems to help me out a bit, but it's not really that helpful. I'm thinking about how to solve puzzles much more, not rapidly, but more successfully improving at it. Like, literally to improve little by little. So, let's say I want to improve on this Rubik's Cube, right? Here's what I would do. I would start with a fresh cube, like no side is turned yet. So, perfect solid Rubik's Cube. You start with this cube, right? What to do next? The hardest puzzle I ever solved was 7 by 7. Oh, sorry. I was doing something important. Okay, so here's what I would do. I would start from a fresh Rubik's Cube, completely fresh, not spun yet. And what I would do is try to create a puzzle that you haven't yet solved. So maybe you would create a puzzle, right? Like, for example, like this one. You haven't solved this yet, but well, look at the previous moves and you can solve it. Well, this was easy to do because I already knew what moves to make. Sort of knew it, but it was easy. But what's difficult... Sorry. I was muscle... what's it called again? Muscle memory. There we go. I knew that would happen. I knew it. I would get stuck. Trapped in your own creativity. I'm back. I was AFK. Or was I? I don't know. Okay, so let's go back to where I was. If you want to solve a puzzle that's really hard, you have to know how to simplify the puzzle. For this puzzle, all I do is move this once, pull this back, and move this twice. Then I can know that I could just move this once, move this twice, then it's different. So you could solve the same puzzle differently each time to get better. And that's the key. If you want to improve. Solve the puzzle differently each time. Maybe a little bit differently, or a lot differently, depending on how you want to improve. If you can improve. I'm straight. I'm a male, not a female. I don't know, maybe it's a shirt that made you question my orientation. But for now, I'm straight like this. Probably the shirt. Maybe I should change my shirt. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be more funny now. For the purpose of getting better at being funny, and it's more entertaining to be funny. Okay. I think I've got how to do it. Time to be funny. No, that's not funny. That is not funny. What is considered to be funny is when you create jokes. There's one joke that's funny. Knock, knock. Who's there? YouTube. And YouTube is there. Well, I'm here. Or is YouTube everything? That's a good question. Is YouTube everything when you stream? Are you YouTube? Or is everything YouTube? Or is everything YouTube? Are you YouTube? Does that make sense? Hi, YouTube. It is YouTube. What if YouTube becomes real? Like a dream? I am completely interested in the best. In everything, actually. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on what I see and how I see it. It depends on what I see and how I see it. And how I like or dislike something or nothing or best or not the best. Or whatever it is what it is. And so, I go back. Then I move forward and think about what's possible. Oh, do I support the LGBTQAI community? Let's think about that question. I support people who are honest with themselves. That's what I support. As long as you're honest, I support you. That's all I have thought of for now. As long as you're honest with yourself. If you believe what you think is true, honestly, and I will support you. Whatever you think is true, whatever you believe is true, I will support you. If you truly believe it, that is. As long as you don't lie to yourself, then I will support you. That's a good answer, right? I guess. To be honest, that's the answer. To be honest with yourself is always the answer. Probably always the answer. But not all the times. Because you have to be subjective to certain truths to understand more of what is possible. Yes, I do. I like fruit gummies. They taste great. I'm here for you. I'm here for everyone who needs help and needs me at their side. I'm here. I'm strong. Not strong enough to do everything, but strong enough to help as best I can. I used to like gummy worms more, but now I think it's even. I think it's a draw. Same. I can't tell which one is better. I used to eat the sour ones all the time when I was a kid, but now I don't really eat them anymore. Great for anyone? Magic trick. Let's go back to where I was before. This is a good idea. A good idea is an idea that benefits you in many different ways. One way is to be helpful throughout all causes. So let's go back. Wait, I have an idea. Pair back. I'm back. I had to do some thinking. Thinking. I keep going back to the same movements all the time. So I have to reinvent it. Reshape it to get better at it and to really adjust myself so that I can complete what I need to accomplish. Let's see. You reinvent through strange ways sometimes. It's funny. Okay. Sure, you can ask me any question you want. Of course, English. I don't know much Spanish. I used to know Spanish, but I've lost that knowledge. I only know hola and amigo or hola señor. Uno, dos, tres. Don't know much Spanish. I have forgotten it. Haven't voted for anyone. I only voted for Trump. One person I voted for. The reason I voted for Trump was because of let me think about it. Why did I vote for Trump? Why did I vote for Trump? You ask. Or I ask myself. Or I ask you for what you think of what I asked you for. And why I asked for the question. I'm asking the question. The question would be, why did I vote for Trump? And so I voted for Trump because he was more honest. I want to help people more than Kamala. Also, she wasn't as determined to help. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe I would make a better president. That's my honest opinion. I would be a far greater president than Trump, Kamala, or anyone that exceeded. So that was the president before. Yeah. I think I'm better than a president. Maybe I am a world leader. I mean, like, extreme leader, like the entire planet. I rule the entire planet. Like, even better than a president. I live close to New Jersey. Like, maybe really close. I live in New York City. Pretty close to New Jersey. I think I can exceed the laws of what a president can do. If I really try. Oh, I live in Brooklyn. It's south of Manhattan. That's if you don't know what the five boroughs are. It's south of Manhattan. South Brooklyn or so. Next to Verrazano Bridge. Oops. Not doing it correctly. So what I should do next is simple. Improve patience. Improve my ability to take my time and improve. My hands are like on fire, and I have to sort of cool them down. Hands are on fire, so cooling is probably one way to solve them. Tell both my hands. So they're like bursting with energy. And I have to take my time and cool my hands. So that I would say, I don't know. Taylor Swift is popular. I'm not sure if she's a pop singer. Oh, my hands again. Sorry about that. To fix them. Okay. Fix my hands. I think Taylor Swift is a country singer, right? I'll have to look that up again. Pop singer. What is pop singer again? See if you can run it. I'm not sure what edger or a gooner is. Let's look that up. I have to do a lot of... Oh, I'm gonna get better at everything that I do. I'm going to improve my English till I reach the PhD level, or maybe even more than that. Excel further in the education process. That's what my goal is for now. So, college is one way, but the best don't even need college. They can educate themselves right at home. But you have to know how. And there are ways to do that. But if you don't know how, it's best to go to college. But when you know how, college is no longer necessary. That's if you do know the techniques and everything that will exceptionally improve your statistical reasoning behind what's possible. I think I can do it, but that is only one example. Like, for example, let's say you met someone that's really rich, like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. Did they go to college? Yes, they did. But they didn't graduate. They dropped out of college and they got billions of dollars. Billions. They literally didn't graduate college and they got billions of dollars. But what makes someone successful? Money or education? I think what makes someone more qualified is education. To be honest with you, what do you think the answer is? Do you think I ever had a girlfriend? Do you believe I ever had a girlfriend? Or a boyfriend? I never had a boyfriend. And I never had a girlfriend. That's the truth. I'm old, but I have experience in being a friend. I had friends, sorry, but never a relationship. Never had a relationship. I should have had a girlfriend. Should have. Or could have. Or whatever it is. What happened? You ask. Why? You're 33 years old. 30. Sorry. I'm 33 years old. And never had a girlfriend. Never. Not even one time. That's what different. I had to fix the setup. Be right back. Something weird is happening. I think I should make a different live stream. Call it the unknown. Or the known. Or the yes. Or the better story in the world. The best story in the world.